Reese Witherspoon. I am at the cafe, as you can see, and I am musing today, and so I will do a musing thing. Let's close our eyes and imagine. Just imagine fanciful things. Imagine purple elephants with yellow polka dots and any image you're imagining. There's a song about imagination. Let's try. Furry giraffes with shag carpet fur all over the giraffe. Is my imagining, and what is yours, Reese? I am having a good day today, and I am starting a new show. This show is called Reese Witherspoon Musings, and I will muse towards Reese, and I will muse and I will meander in my thoughts. I see my YouTube. I see my efforts on YouTube. I've got my 3 shows now. This will be 4 shows. You see, I have a lot on my plate. You see that I am doing episodic shows. And Reese, your activities and endeavors are cool. To see your kids' book, to see what else do you do? Your movies, your acting. But do you have a company? Do you have a goop or a honest company? Do you have a production company? These are things that I wonder, and I need to redo research to see if you have a goop or an honest company kind of thing. Now, I enjoyed Reese with her fork or with her spoon on the morning show. I found that cute. I like the writer that came up with that idea. I like to see you bright on that morning show and see you with Hoda and Jenna and how cool the vibe is there and how luxuriously cool, liquid cool the girls are, Hoda and Jenna. And you're one of their friends. It seems on the show you're one of the friends. But Jenna is cool. I like Jenna. And I like Hoda. And I went to a movie yesterday and I spent too much money, but I've gotten a job. So I said to myself, well, I'm going to be starting Wednesday, so I'll go to the movie because I have a job now. But then I thought, well, I don't have my first paycheck. So I kind of criticized myself. But I got a bubble tea, and the hot bubble tea is not the one to get because it comes in a different cup and they don't seal the plastic on the top. It's just not good. The normal bubble tea, the vast assortment of options and flavors and add-ins, the cream cheese cap is exactly what the doctor ordered because it has a sour cheese cream sweet. Think a creme brulee, think something delectable. That's what you get. Reese, you will come with me to this bubble tea place and experience this. And they will set you back $8 to $10 for a bubble tea. And I know that there's some inflation. I still think that's pricey for a bubble tea. Hey Reese, let's do my movie. So this segment is about the movie. Reese, my movie is called The Dainty Fox Snubs Me Good, and it is about romantic pursuits, some successful, some not. It's about getting out there, mingling, ready to mingle. It's about trying, and it's about social skills. It's about love and romance. Some would say game with women. They've got that person has game. And I say that my grandest challenge is to win you, Reese Witherspoon, and to be your husband. Because you're single, you're a power couple candidate for to be with me, to be a power couple, and you are delightful. So I calmly put my hat in the ring to Black Clover, live lucky. Let's get a good shot. Live lucky. I do live lucky, and I do think that you, Reese, are for me. And I struggle at times. You'll see that I'm restless and shifting, but my heart is pure, and I do love you. I do wish to be with you. I do wish to sit across from you. Let's see that. Never mind, you can't switch cameras on the iPad. But Reese, you are a desired and delectable spark or flicker that needs to grow brighter. The hope needs to extend. The hope needs to help me, and faith and hope and love. And I want you to really come into my life and provide hope in a much needed time. And I have my strong hope and strong faith in my day-to-day life and activities. Thank you, Reese, for being a positive influence in Hollywood is what I see. I don't see vile, disgusting behavior. I don't see movies that are very awful movies. Some movies aren't that good. You're doing The Sweet Home Alabama. You're doing Legally Blonde. And I think your choices are good. I see a girl that's got the core qualities. You've got the greatness. You've got the charisma. You've got the intelligence. I like the book club. That shows me your quality as a woman. The book club. And how you don't back down from a challenge. I sense that you have tenacity, diligence, perseverance. These are good qualities. I sense that you don't like the Jillian Notebook because you're jealous of Gillian Anderson. And I sense that you probably don't like daily walks with Kendall Jenner, which is cool because you're jealous and you like me. Checkmate. Knight to rooks 5. Checkmate. And I like to play chess. I like to challenge my mind. I'm challenging my mind now. I like to kiss you. I like to take you to the steakhouse. I like to plan out a date that is a 4-part adventure. A 4-part adventure date is what I want to plan. I want to talk to executives because I think executives are human with logic and with reasoning abilities. So I will continue to put forth that I want my movie to say Mark Hunter Biz Presents, and I want to executive produce my movie. To give me the ability to control my movie so that my movie turns out the way I like, and my movie is a good movie. And there's many talented people. Some are more on the good side. I say the Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi side is what I put forth for these executives. If you're watching this, be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Don't be Darth Maul. Don't be Darth Sidious. Be Obi-Wan Kenobi. That pathway of fear and ne'er-do-well corruption, abuse, and vice, and all this stuff. You don't need that. And you need to be wise. And I challenge the executives that watch this video to dig deep and find your Obi-Wan quality. Make it cool by expressing your one core goodness, one core good thing that you do say. You do like this, and it's an Obi-Wan style thing. That is your core, and you strengthen and tighten on that. Because I'll tag Mark Duplass here. I'll tag Jen Aniston. But I don't know if they get over to YouTube. But I am trying to get a team. I'm trying to build a team. And I don't like Hollywood's dark, evil, sinister side. And now, let me get back to Reese. Reese, this film, The Dainty Fox Snubs Me Good, is in tone similar to Pride and Prejudice. It's in tone similar to a Romeo and Juliet. This is a delightful concept. And you don't know, but I've written a few extra ideas and embellishments that I can't wait to sit down with you across from you at the cafe, hold your hands, and tell you about my plot arcs and plot elements. You think what you know so far is good, just wait till you hear this. And I'm excited. I want to get Courtney Cox in on this, because I believe Courtney Cox is funny. She's a delightful girl. She has a great sense of humor. I'd sit down with Courtney Cox and you, Reese, and then I'll reveal the plot arcs, and we'll have a good time. Because who said stars can't call the shots? Who says stars can't run the show or be independent or free? We can shop that movie. Courtney Cox could you and Courtney Cox can shop that movie to independent studios, smaller studios. Courtney Cox, you could find yourself. I could cast you in the movie. I could. I don't have. It's not tightened down to where I can't make a move if it makes sense. Courtney Cox, you're not that big of a movie star. What did they say? You're past your prime? Did they say you're not a star? I'm not so sure. And you could be in the movie. I'm trying to form a team. A misfit team is a strong team. You see those rickety resistance fighters going out on The Last Jedi, cruising on the dirt ground? The rickety resistance fighter. We're the rickety resistance fighters because these executives have money, like bizarre amounts of money and power, and they have agendas that do not line up with our agendas. They have concepts that do not appeal to us. We're these rickety ships, but we have a power, and Stephen King, you have a power to join the resistance too, because I sense a corruption in Hollywood. And I like the story that we're telling but Stephen King, you help tell the story. You work in your zone, in your realm, and you tell your story, and you move forward with your leadership in your world, because you're a horror book author, but you're a thinking man. You're a powerful icon that is beyond the macabre. You are beyond the macabre. You have qualities. You could do a romance novel. You could do You could be an accountant. You're not just a stereotype. You're not just the dark things. You have a light side. You have an Obi-Wan quality that you repress. And I don't understand it. You're autonomous to do your moves. You'll stun them good when Stephen King does this. And you're a liberal. Well, you're locked into that, Stephen King. You'll never be able to not be liberal, right? Because you could have a conservative opinion, but your fans will be challenged, and they'll have to look at their beliefs. And you have all types of fans. You have core fans that'll support a non-Stephen King thing. Chew on all that, Stephen King. I respect and admire you grandly and greatly. But what you don't know is I'm at the cafe, and I see some men over here, 4 of them. They are some neat guys. They are some very loved and very interesting, fascinating. See, I'll shake hands. I'll grip someone's hand. I'll grip a man's hand. I'll affirm and love and build up a man that I see or a woman that I see at Panera Bread as though they were. I see people, and some stars see people too, as though they were a star. So the stars are uh, they have greatness and great traits, but I will affirm this man here has a Ryan Reynolds disposition. A funny thing he just said, but you're so big of a star, you can't sit down at this Panera. Why not? Sit at this Panera. You see what I'm doing? I'm frustrated because you're some elusive elite. I need an alliance with elusive elite. I need a team. I need people to support me in boots on the ground. And I'm excited, but you're not excited because you say, you can't do that. You have to do this. The have to can'ts is what you're ruled by. I break you out of that. You're free to do something that you can't do. And you're free to do something different than what you have to do, Stephen. And then I'll just close this out. This is a longer one. I'll have to compress the video and try to put it on YouTube. But I want to say to Reese, you're my dream. You're my dream girl, and I'm not proud. I just want to love you. I want to be in your world. I want to treat you very well and learn all about all things Reese is my topic, is my course. Reese 101, and then the deeper Reese classes that I need to take and hear all that you have to say. You're very special, very precious, and very delightful. And I feel I can go on the morning show and do you a fashionista, and you and Courtney Cox can go on with me, is what I just came up with. And I think that clicks in good to as an epiphany, as a thing we can do next. And I don't have fear. I just seek out Reese Witherspoon, and I want to be friends with Courtney Cox and seek her out. I don't have fear. I have faith, and I have a glimmer of hope about this whole thing. And I really think that you need to rise up on your end and have faith, have a similar faith to what I have to match with me, and then join with me, and we'll do this movie. Okay.